Yo, 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 what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined once again by my main man to the right, Mr. Adam, according to Woods. And down the bottom, we got Sugar Shane Husky. Ladies and
Too
gentlemen,
high.
welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, live on BodySlam.net's Monday Night Raw review. And man, oh man,
Man, oh
what the
man,
fuck
I'm
did you
surprised
see?
that you didn't interview Shade at first because guess what? He is the man with the plan. I am not big enough to make it in the business, man. Please
Look,
take me back, brother Eric. No,
Adam Woods is
there we
the
go.
Maharaja of MMA, the man, the myth, the legend, the BodySlam.net correspondent for all things UFC, MMA, and all that good shit.
All
Yes,
that
So,
good
and all
shit.
my shits are good. But
I would
what
hope
we
so.
want to do is get into sponsor mania, brothers, because
Speaking of
we
Sponsor.
have
sponsor
we
mania,
have what's 503 originals, right? We
503
have
originals.
we have Big D's Barbershop,
Big D's
right?
Barbershop.
We have the Boys and Girls Club of the
Boys and
greater
Girls Club.
Portland
and guess what else
area,
we got?
right?
Guess what else we got?
And we
Ladies and
also
gentlemen, if you want to support this channel, it's simple.
Where?
You can go to www.slamchats.com to support your boys
Slim
and girls
Chat.
here at bodyslam.net. Ladies and gentlemen, it is www.slamchats.com. Support your boys here on bodyslam.net because guess what? We need that
now
help.
Yes, and now kids, remember, you always must remember that you don't want to get your chats slammed in the doorway because that's gonna leave a mark.
Shout out to my girl, Kay Hensler. Kay Hensler from Fightful, who usually comes on this Monday night show and she shoots the shit with us. Kate Hensler is sending me these text messages, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you what Kate Hensler did. Kate has officially become a TikToker.
Ooh,
She has a TikTok.
a
And I
TikTok.
followed her on TikTok, and her TikToks are pretty fun. So go find her on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. Kate on deck IC on TikTok. Go follow her. Um, let's jump into this crazy night of WWE's Monday Night Raw. What in the hell did
Monday
Really
y'all
Night,
see?
awful
yeah.
wrestling. That's what it stands for.
I
Monday
usually
Night.
call it
Bleh.
I usually call it really awful wrestling because man, some of the shit you see is ridiculous. Like right
I
now,
just lose brain cells every time I watch it.
man. I gotta say this though. I gotta say this. Steph Chase, the funniest tweets ever. Funniest tweets ever. She tweeted yesterday, and it was so funny because if you watch Survivor Series yesterday, it was 25 years of The Rock. They were hyping the fuck out of The Rock being
They
on the
sure
show.
were for
The Rock's 4
Man, oh
years. The
man.
Rock's gonna do this. The Rock didn't show up. So Steph Chase, in all her infinite wisdom, she she posted one of the funniest. That's Miss Dynamite, by the way. She funny. She funny. She posted one of the funniest tweets ever. And that tweet,
Pull it
it was
up.
bas-
Pull it up.
it was basically saying that don't feel bad for drunk texting
Oh
your
yes.
yeah, yeah drunk texting your ex. Oh man, here it is right here. If you're ever embarrassed about drunk texting an ex, remember the WWE once did a 4 hour tribute show to The Rock.
Uh-huh.
He didn't show up.
Nope.
And did we
But
get a reasoning why he didn't show up? I mean,
Because
obviously, I
The
would have
Rock
bet.
wasn't going to show up. He's shooting a fucking movie. Like he wasn't going to show up,
I
and the
want to
WWE
I
knew
want to
that.
point out the fact that AEW filled out an arena just filled out rumors and CM
Exactly.
Punk did show up. But
Exactly.
they advertised The Rock for 4 freaking hours, and he did not show up.
It was The Rock show. No, let me rephrase that. It wasn't just The Rock show.
That's
It
SmackDown, sir.
it was a Pizza Hut show. Well, SmackDown didn't win a lot of shit anyway. It was a Pizza Hut show. It was the red. What is it? What is the Red Notice? So it was
Red
basically
Notice?
WWE. WWE put on a 4 hour pay per view to put over Red Notice, to put over an
Yeah.
egg, to put over a a bunch of pizza,
And that money could
and to
have
put over
gone to some other
and to
superstar's
put
paycheck.
over um Cricket Wireless.
Oh, Cricket Wireless.
Yeah, Survivor Series had the worst. Look, our me and yesterday, me and Julian, we had chemical Julian, we had a predictions warfare.
Uh-oh.
We
Oh,
predicted the Survivor Series card, and your boy here is the profit champion of BodySlam.net. Thank God.
ding
Um,
ding.
yeah, I won 6-2 or 6-4 or
I
something like
didn't
that.
ring it 12 times, so don't worry.
Thank God. You're your 10 bell salute 12 times. Yeah, Shane can't count.
And
But
this Bailey stole my
the funny
gimmick.
part
So
about it is the fans all day on the internet, all day on Twitter, all day on every wrestling podcast, they've been talking about it. The egg. Vince
egg.
McMahon. Vince McMahon put over a fucking egg. And
Yeah.
that right there was the basis for everyone to watch Raw tonight. Basically
Everyone
on
thought
Raw
Harry
tonight,
Potter took the egg.
yeah, it was we will reveal who took the egg at the end of the night. But my thing is this: the WWE just released a shitload of people,
Budget
a shitload of people for budget cuts,
cut.
the dreaded budget cut. But Vince McMahon decides to come on the show 5 days after releasing all of these people and claiming to have a 100 and something $1 million fucking gold egg.
Yep.
Now, as tasteless as that sounds,
Mm-hmm.
how are you going to fire all of these people?
And suspected to cheer for you.
Let,
Yeah,
Not even cheer for you. You're going to fire all of these people, and then you're going to be so ludicrous as to come on the show that you just
Right.
fired all of these people, stating that you have $1 million and some odd dollar egg, gold egg that's missing. So you're telling me you got this fucking gold egg that you can't break down and sell to pay your talent, but you got
No.
this fucking egg, and then
They
last night at the pay-per-view, their budget cuts were so bad that they didn't have catering. They had a 25-man battle royal with pizza. That was their
Pizza.
fucking catering.
well,
I
wonder
wonder
if the
indie
people
shows
thought
with better
that.
catering.
but you got to realize, folks, right? That's if they okay. That's what you guys say, right? Talent, right? That's assuming that the WWE views the recently released wrestlers as talent. Obviously, they might not, or whatever. And there's like a weird fucking hodgepodge, right? Where Nick Khan comes in, right? And he's the guy, like any other fucking company that gets bought out, right? Not in wrestling, just in regular deal. I had it happen to me at one of the companies that I formerly worked at, right? Where somebody came in to observe what everybody did, right? And within 6 weeks, everybody, the company got bought out, and everybody, aside from maybe a handful of people, this is like a 80 some odd workplace environment to five within 6 weeks, right? So Nick Khan, I believe, is prepping the company to be sold, which, we can talk all the shit that we can about the WWE. They leave themselves liable for such. But with that all being said, right, with Ring of Honor going out of business, right, New Japan is starting to come and do stuff in LA. The indie scene right now, a lot of people say it's dead. I beg to differ, because look at GCW. They are literally selling out.
GCW is killing it.
Yes, absolutely. Every fucking weekend in a different area code, right? So, and then, all of Ring of Honor shout out. This whole roster of people. I want to say almost 90 people within the 2020 to 2021, year, right? There were 2 years, or what have you. So, with that all being said, I don't understand at this juncture why anybody wants to go to the WWE, right? They don't value
That's what I've
you.
been saying.
They don't value you. They value an egg, and somebody who has Flex Kavana might not have been like, even they gave The Rock shit, man. And until The Rock, look how hard they try to get over Rocky Maivia. And then Rocky sucks, die Rocky die. And Rock was like, Vince, turn me heel. Oh, no, pal. I know what we're doing. It's best for business and all the fucking shit, Vince McMahon to do, right? But the fact of the matter is, they don't give a shit. Why should we? And this is not the greatest way to start a post Survivor Series, post Raw, but look no further than the fact that they took one of the big four pay-per-views, right? And turned it into a Pizza Hut and what Red Notice fucking promo. It was a fucking infomercial for those two damn things. That Shinsuke Nakamura got left on the pre-show for fucking pizza. This is where we are.
I don't want to talk about that. That right there lit my fuse. That lit my fuse.
That should have been on the card. Get a good 20 to 25 minutes of a match. You can easily done that.
Well, look, let's talk about this. right here on Monday Night Raw tonight, Seth Rollins, a fan charged out of the locker room area as Seth was walking up the ramp and
I
gave
don't
him
get
a
why
better
people do that.
spear than Goldberg and Roman Reigns together. This fan came flying out of nowhere and speared the shit out of Rollins, and Rollins put him in a guillotine, and the fan was beating Rollins' ass, bro. Like, I want to show the clip.
Can you show the clip?
I mean,
I don't think you can.
I can't show the clip. I mean, I can show the clip, but I can't show the clip if that means something to you. I don't want to show the clip and get us demonetized or get bodyslam.net.
It's not. It's
we
not
always get
demonetized. It'll get pulled off of
It's on Twitter.
YouTube.
It's on. I mean, it's on Twitter. It's on YouTube.
I just saw it. Yeah.
Fucking crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say this right now. I've been a professional wrestler for 29 years.
29.
I've had 3 people in the course of 29 years attack me, jump over the guardrail and attack me. And at one BCW show, a guy did it, and I broke his jaw and his nose and his eye socket.
Oh,
once you come across that barrier, you become.
You have a right
reign.
to kick their ass.
You become free reign. So, ladies and gentlemen, that whole please do not try this at home. Please don't jump the guardrail. We know some of you guys get really excited. You guys get really antsy in your pantsy. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was gonna say
you're gonna get your ass beat.
Because Seth, the referee, the camera guy, the commentator, they all beat the shit out of this guy.
Yep.
The camera guy hits him with the camera.
And Cheryl said, "OMG, that outfit."
Did you see that one of the suits?
Oh,
one of the newest agents.
Yes.
Who is it? Come on.
Are you talking about Jimmy Noble?
No. Jimmy Wang Yang.
Oh, Jimmy Wang Yang.
Wait, really?
He's not new. He's been there for a while.
No, he hasn't.
Jimmy Wang Yang?
Yeah.
No, 6 weeks.
Well, 6 weeks is a while in WWE.
I guess. Yeah.
Look. Let me put it to you this way. In the WWE, right now,
he bloodied Rollins too.
Yes. When Nick Khan's around, every day is Survivor Series. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying.
He's gonna be out.
It's
here
like the fucking Hunger Games.
Right.
It's like the Hunger Games in WWE right now. And rumor has it that Nick Khan was backstage at this show as well. So let's just hope that no one's getting released because that shit's.
I hope
up.
not.
Oh, so speaking of that, Shane, let's get into tonight's card. Let's talk about the if, ands, and whats that happened tonight.
The if, ands, and what?
What was the first match on the card, Shane?
First match on the card.
Shane is supposed to be taking notes.
Well, first of all, you didn't tell me to take any notes today. You just told me to share this podcast, and that's what I did, sir.
Look, when you want to come on this show, Shane, your job as the technical, what is your job, Shane?
Media moderator.
Media moderator, right? So if you're the moderator, you're supposed to be like paying attention to things, right?
Oh, Monday Night Raw, really? Come on.
You're supposed to have all the results and everything. This is what we're going to do. Before we get into the Monday Night Raw results, let's talk about something that I really want to get off my chest.
Oh, boy.
You know what that is, Shane? Live this Saturday, BCW Worldwide presents Go Stuff Yourself live on pay-per-view. November 27th, live from the Holocene 1001 Southeast Morrison Drive. Doors open at 3:30. Bell time is at 4. Tickets are on sale right now at eventbrite.com. Get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. They are freaking selling out fast. Faster than Grant Gustin as The Flash. I'm telling you, they are selling out right now. And with that being said, because they're selling out so fast, let's go to a quick video. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Go stuff yourself live on pay-per-view. It's going to be
Go stuff.
a hook.
Is there a Black Friday code? Is it a doorbuster deal?
The doorbuster deal is eventbrite.com/PCW Worldwide. Go get your tickets now, ladies and gentlemen.
Now.
It's going to be off the chain. So tonight we saw a lot of crazy stuff happen on Monday Night Raw. I mean, we saw Rey Mysterio
Bobby
and
Roode?
Mysterio get manhandled by Bobby Lashley. You know, Bobby Lashley's continuing his reign of terror on children,
Beating up kids.
beating up kids. but Raw
Save our
started out
children?
tonight. Raw started out tonight with something very funny. So it starts out with this promo. Randy Orton is standing there, and Kayla comes up to him and she says, "Hey," not Renee comes up to him and says, "Hey, where is Riddle?" And Randy Orton's like, "I haven't seen Riddle since last night, man. I don't know what's going on with him. We were out partying last night, and I came, we went back to our room, and all of a sudden he's gone, you know." So, well, I'm not gonna go about the whole egg thing with Vince McMahon and Sonya Deville because that's fucking stupid. So basically, what it boils down to is Riddle is supposed to be taking on Dolph Ziggler tonight. So Randy Orton, you see this look on Randy Orton's face, like, what the fuck?
I thought he looked like Pete Dunne. I thought he was going to say, "Well,
right?
I'm telling my stallion."
Riddle walks in with a fake mustache, his hair cut and up to the side, looking like a generic Randy Orton.
Yeah.
He looked more like an orange Pete Dunne, but like he looked like he sprayed like a whole can of spray tan on his face and walked in and was like, "I'm gonna be like the rat. I'm gonna be like the Viper. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do that like you, Randy." And Randy said, "I didn't tell you to be me. I said be more like me. I'm gonna be more like you, Randy. You just watch." So he goes out there and quite honestly has a pretty good match against Dolph Ziggler. I mean, it's hard to have a bad match with Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ziggler is the man that carries. Ziggler is the
Ziggler sells.
Carries the stars and bars. I mean, don't tread on me. Flag.
Yeah.
That's
Ziggler,
a guy.
Yeah, exactly. Ziggler Ziggler does a lot. Ziggler's the top seller in the WWE right now.
Yep.
I'll tell you right now, no one bumps
What
better
merch?
than Ziggler.
Did he roll him?
No, we're talking. We're talking. You know, we're talking. God damn it.
I don't know. Vince McMahon sold the value of that $100 million egg pretty well.
Yeah, well, that's another story for another day.
Not.
So Riddle goes. They trade punches back and forth towards the finish. Riddle blocks a super kick, hits a high knee to the face.
Yes, he did.
Riddle lined him up and hit the fucking RKO.
RKO. Yeah. And then after that, Randy Orton did the Bro Derek.
Yeah. I don't understand this pairing of Riddle and Randy Orton. Randy Orton has got to be bored. He's got to be bored as fuck. He's like, just give me something to do. And now he's, I don't like Riddle. That's just me. Riddle can be the best fucking wrestler in the world. His personality drives me fucking crazy.
He just doesn't like the bro.
He's like the stupid Shaggy. She's like Shaggy's stupid friend. He's like Scooby's stupid friend Shaggy. He's just like, yeah, bro. Hey, bro.
Weeks, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like, hey,
like a Pokemon.
Yeah, he's stupid. Anyway, so we go to Bianca Belair backstage. She, wants to prove again why she's the EST of the WWE. She comes up to the ring. She does a cute little gimmick, her interview. She puts herself over. She puts over the fact that she was the sole survivor on the Survivor Series team last night.
Because Team SmackDown couldn't coexist.
But here's the thing, though. They use the word coexist so much. It's now like coined. It's like a phrase. Like, I watch Wrestle Talk and I watch other podcast shows in the morning. Listen to them in the morning when I'm at work, whatnot. And everyone talks about the coexist or the infamous let it play out.
Let it play out.
I'm so sick and tired of let it play out. But tonight we have
what other band, what other form of entertainment asks its fans to do that? Anyone?
Can you imagine?
Exactly.
Can you imagine the Lakers are like, look, man, we're really getting our asses kicked, but just let it play out.
Just let it play out, man. Like Friends, right? Friends, like, instead of how you doing, he goes, Joey's like, let it play out. Doesn't really, it's not. Fuck, man. This Cheryl. And
I
it's
just lost 5 friend points.
uh-oh.
I was very impressed with Riddle in this match.
Wait, what is the deal about? Is it WWE's presentation of Riddle?
I think that's
Or-
what it is. Honestly.
For me,
I-
okay. For me,
he just
I
can't
think-
stand it when he says "bro."
I think it's the dumbed down RVD gimmick.
Oh,
But that's where they're at, right? Did you just
Yeah.
see NXT's post, right? They have that weird, like, John Wayne Gacy looking guy, but / preacher, Devon, whatever, but this the lighter version, right? And then he apparently I haven't seen NXT since it was, dark and metal and shit
No
like
one
that.
cares about
I'm-
yeah,
NXT
I
2.0.
haven't seen
yeah.
NXT
So
since War Games.
with that all being said, right? There's a guy that looks like fucking nails. It's just he's got a blue jump
okay.
shot.
That is Parker Boudreaux, the guy that everyone hyped up as being the
Okay,
next Brock
I
Lesnar.
don't.
That
I
guy
don't get-
literally has no fucking wrestling talent.
Yeah, I don't. I like, but then again,
I'm
you
looking
could-
forward
And
to
he's a
him.
dick. And he's a fucking jerk.
okay,
Really?
right. But here's the thing: they, at least Riddle, right, is somewhat. I mean, even if it's a dumbed down RVD gimmick, they have not done a dumbed down RVD gimmick. Whereas that Parker, whatever the fuck
Boudreaux.
his name is or whatever, right? He's
Parker
nails.
Bordeaux.
He's fucking nails, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Kelly could wrestle.
Wait, Kevin Kelly.
That's
Kevin
nails.
Kelly?
Parker Boudreaux. Let me tell you something about Parker Boudreaux.
Wait, Kevin
Parker
Kelly,
Boudreaux-
the announcer
Parker
guy.
Boudreaux was asked by a friend of mine, who I'm not going to put her on blast. Parker Boudreaux was asked by a friend of mine who lives in Minnesota, where Parker Boudreaux is from.
Okay.
What do you know about Minnesota wrestling? All they can say is Brock Lesnar.
Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar.
Not like Kurt Hennig, Larry the Axe Hennig, none
Vern
none of
fucking
the-
Gagne, folks.
none,
Yeah.
not even Vern Gagne, not
Jesus
Dale
Christ.
Gagne, not any of the AWA
Dale
guys.
Gagne, this guy.
Not even fucking Baron Von Raschke. Not even that shit. Okay,
He
this
named
guy was
Brock
like,
Lesnar.
all he was like was
You
Brock
said Dale
Lesnar.
Gagne. Oh god.
Like this guy's a fucking idiot, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that annoys me. And you go and you post these stupid fucking tweets like, I'm the god, the destroyer of gods.
And Tammy
You
got
had one
destroyer.
fucking match.
Right?
I mean, the matches you have on WWE 2K doesn't fucking count. But that's just me.
Oh, I mean, what the fuck are the developers thinking
It's
of
almost like that asshole Maven.
right now?
Anyway, yeah, the developers are probably pissed off. Like they're like, we
Yeah.
gotta start all over again
Every time.
every time. But
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to start all over again. You can actually go to www.slamchats.com to support the boys and girls
Slam Chat?
here on bodyslam.net. We offer a lot. We do backstage stuff. We do podcasts every day of the week here. We break news. You can go to www.bodyslam.com. I'm sorry, www.bodyslam.net. You can get all your pro wrestling news, your MMA stuff. Like we do so much at bodyslam.net. And we just want your support, ladies and gentlemen. You guys watch the show. You guys subscribe, click, and subscribe, join, and become slamtastic, ladies and gentlemen. We want you guys to be slamtastic. Go to www.slamchats.com to support the boys and girls here at bodyslam.net.
Bodyslam.net.
Going back into Monday Night Raw, Bianca Belair versus Tamina. That's a match that's going to happen. But the thing, before we get to that, let's talk about the scathing promo. the You People promo of the night.
You people.
Becky Lynch came out and gave a quick promo to reaffirm her role as the heel by saying the crowd may have cheered last night, but no one would have cared if she walked out of the ring unharmed. I got to tell you, that match between Becky and Charlotte last night,
oh my God.
We were on the stream.
Yeah.
And that was a fight.
That was a real fight right there.
Yeah,
That was a legit fight.
It was a fucking one match card, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, there were a few good things.
Whoa, okay.
Minus the pizza thing.
Tell me who else, right? I mean, Jim Cornette talked about it, right? I mean, former WCW president Eric Bischoff was like, "What the fuck, man?" Like, so if you can work the boys, right? That's money. Do you? And I'm not talking about Carmella, right? Or however Corey Graves tries to fucking put her over. And I'm not saying she's bad. I'm not saying that at all. And I love fucking Corey Graves, man. He's amazing, an amazing person. But
He
without
has
all
a
being,
her own fiance. That's great.
yeah, I mean, that's no here nor there. But to me, this is a one, like, it's like UFC, right? When Conor McGregor fucking fights, right? It's a one fight card. You might get a knockout here, you might get a viral clip here, whatever the fuck. But everybody
really people came to see the one.
I mean, the one, I mean, that are paying 90 fucking bucks and not illegally streaming it, they're there to fucking see Conor, right? So here we are, and we're here to fucking see Becky and Charlotte. And what do? They put that in the fucking curtain jerking spot.
Dude, let me tell you something about being in professional wrestling. I love being the first match on the show. I set the tone. I get the excitement going right away. I like the fuse to the Dynamite.
Yep.
But if I'm the first match, the second match better fucking step it up. Because if I'm the first match and the second match comes on and that's the popcorn match,
everybody got to step up their game.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh shit, this match is lit." And then they go to the next match. Oh my god, this is the match you're gonna wait for?
That sounds like me when I watch.
But
you know what I mean?
But isn't that the deal, though? Right? Like
the way a match is supposed to go is the first match lights the fuse.
Okay, it lights the fuse, right? It lights the fuse. Okay, fair enough, right? But are you trying to tell me that any other fucking match on the card was worth lighting the fucking fuse? No. It was like they're chasing an egg. Or are you saying that Becky and Charlotte were the ones that lit the fuse to fucking lay a Vince McMahon egg or a fucking burn notice, red notice, whatever the fuck, Fabergé, fucking
someone's noticed,
gobbledygooker / Undertaker, fucking. What the fuck are we doing, folks? Like, Jesus Christ!
But Becky came out and
Cheryl brought up an interesting point here.
She did. Well, wait, hold on before you go to Cheryl's comment. Look, Becky came out and she did this promo, and it was a massive "you people" promo, but it was right. Basically, she said the New York fans are so rowdy that they love wrestling. The New York fans love wrestling. They came there, and he said, "You guys," she goes, "You guys come out. You guys cheered me. You booed me, whatever, whatnot." But there was 10 women out here who almost killed themselves, and you guys were booing and doing the fucking wave.
Yeah.
You people. Like she lit into their ass, and you can't say Becky was wrong for that. Becky was legitimately right.
She is definitely not wrong on that.
Like that was her shooting on people. That was her shooting on the fucking story. She said the storylines are fucking shit. Like she gave no fucks.
No fucks given.
She gave no fucks.
I mean,
Becky gave no fucks today.
Shooting. I mean, so soon after the Rittenhouse trial. Jesus Christ, we're going to shoot, and that's what we're using. No, yeah, too soon. Anywho, about. But first off, I thought Dana Brooke got released.
We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. So we had Becky. We had you got me all fucked
Becky
up now.
Shaw.
We had Sasha Banks. I mean,
we had
Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair versus Tamina in a match that really didn't like. It was slow.
It was really slow.
It was really slow. I mean, Tamina.
I was falling asleep a couple times.
I mean, basically, look. Let's just call it what it is. Tamina hit the ring post. Bianca Belair hit her with hit her with the fucking KOD for the win. The match was short, uneventful.
Vertically challenged.
The best part of the whole match. The best part of the whole match is when Doudrop came and attacked Belair from behind.
Piper Niven?
Are we still calling her Doudrop?
Piper Niven came and attacked her from behind. So now the feud between Piper Niven and Belair is on. So that's the only good thing you can see that came out of that whole thing.
Came out of the Doudrop?
I'm a little pissed off because the tag team match that came up next was AJ Styles and Omos and versus the Street Profits.
Edward James Omos?
Now, here's the thing. When Omos came out and AJ came out and the Street Profits came out, the Street Profits came out once again with a fucking triple treat box from Pizza Hut.
Triple treat.
So
That's what she said.
this is the reason. This is the reason why Monday Night Raw is so fucking horrible.
Wait, because
Cheryl is right here when she says your matches should continue to build anticipation towards the main event.
Yeah.
But this shit right here did not build any anticipation for me.
well, just like that ideology of Charlotte and Becky lighting the fuse or whatever to lead. Do we even remember what the fucking main event for Survivor Series was?
Well,
Exactly.
originally the main event was going to be Sasha. I mean, it was going to be Becky and Charlotte.
Okay. So
But
what was the
switched it at
first?
the last minute to make that the first match?
Okay, what was okay? But I'm sorry that shit. I mean, if that fuse was supposed to be lit, that shit got fucking spit on and fucking snuffed out, right? So using that ideology, folks, right? Let's go with that, right? And Cheryl's comment. Shout out to Cheryl, you're amazing. But here's the deal, right? What was the first match on Raw tonight?
It was Riddle versus Dolph.
Yeah.
So do you guys believe that set the tone for the rest of the show?
Fuck no, I don't. That's the point.
No.
I'm
Okay,
trying to
but
make.
that's the thing. That whole first match that it's not the curtain jerking. It's just like fighters that weight cutting. If you don't make weight, you're unprofessional, motherfucker. Like when you get in the damn cage, you're not even the weight that you're supposed to be. You're believing a narrative. That's just something that the promoter can say, like, fuck, they don't really want to book you, but you might be like a Ed Leslie to Hulk Hogan, right? The booty man to Hulk Hogan, and we're like, oh, we'll find a slot for you, kid. Opening match. But guess what, pal? You get the best part of the entire card. You get to start it off. But usually the person in the first match of the card probably gets paid the lowest. I'm just saying, to start off the card.
Well, I don't
So
know.
that's right. I'm just saying I will contest that ideology, and I feel like it's something that the promoters do to kind of light fire on the young pups. Right? No?
No.
Okay.
So this, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, and this is just my opinion alone, does not reflect those of the Roundtable Pros and Podcast or those of BodySlam.net. This is my opinion of what Raw is all about.
Eggs.
Raw stands for
Really
awful.
awful wrestling.
From Vince's
Featuring
balls down
eggs.
to his legs.
Like,
Eggs.
here's the thing. They make a whole story
Not a half one.
about a fucking egg.
An
Yep.
egg.
Yep.
Like the
Because
show
hundreds of
starts
millions
off.
of dollars.
Like the show starts off with fuck. I mean, I didn't want to go back there and do this, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. The show starts off with Vince McMahon in his fucking office. He's sitting in the office, and Sonya Deville is there with Adam Pearce.
Oh.
And
He's
they're
like, if you don't
replaying-
find the egg, you're gonna get
replaying
fired.
The stupid thing about the stolen egg, and then they're like, well, there was some blurry surveillance tape and from surveillance tape stuff. So let's look at that. Man, seriously, I
Yep.
wait 3 hours of my life every Monday night.
It's
So they cannot
your
get
life. And it's
3
now or never.
hours of my life.
That fucking egg ain't gonna live forever.
We watch Raw, so you don't have to.
Yes.
Yep.
We should
anyway.
get a Nobel Peace Prize or some shit.
Something. So anyway, going into that tag team match, Montez Ford and AJ Styles to start it out. It's going pretty quick. Ford knocks down AJ with a serious shoulder tackle. Like he hit
Yes.
that ropes like 100 miles an hour. But when Omos got tagged in, it was ridiculous. Omos came in and Omos cleaned house. And the funniest part is when Montez starts slapping him, start chopping him on the chest and chopping him. Then he start backhanding him and start punching him, and he just looked like, wow. Then he hits the rope and attempts to cross body, and Omos just stands there
He's
and
like,
hits him like a brick
not gonna hurt me.
And Corey Graves says, like the other commentator goes, it's like a butterfly hitting a butterfly, and he goes, like a butterfly hitting a windshield of a car.
No. The world is a vampire. It's a butterfly without wings.
So quite honestly, the match really sucked. I don't know. I don't understand how there was a disqualification, but I guess Dawkins got the team disqualified because he starts spraying.
Because he
with a fire
starts
extinguisher.
spraying with the fire extinguisher.
It would be better if he sprayed him with Rick Martel's arrogance.
I think what Cheryl came up with a good point, and this is probably why Riddle always gets the big push on the show.
Uh-oh.
Do you think the writers of Raw are smoking weed when they're thinking
He bribes. the Raw writing team lead. It's like, hey guys, you want to smoke a bowl? They're like, no, we gotta get the writing. It's like, are
But you
you
know what's funny
sure?
though?
Okay.
The Raw writing team are also the guys that are writing for SmackDown, so they're
Well, the
winning
thing.
somewhere.
Okay, but
SmackDown
honestly,
Maybe they're
writers
not
are more
high by
strict.
Friday. I don't know.
okay. Did you guys ever listen to the MLW podcast, the original version with Court Bauer, Conan, and MSL, right?
Yes.
So pre Rich Richards podcast, Eric Bischoff's podcast, and the slew of other podcasts that ended up spanning after it. That was the closest that you got to the writers' room and Vince McMahon, right?
True.
So you would have Court, sometimes Alex Greenfield, sometimes Krista Joseph, and pre Lucha Underground, right? And they would talk about their time, right? And the guys and girls that make it on that fucking team are the people that just like, I don't even know if they actually write out storylines. They just say yes to Vince, right? That's how you can kind of make it in that damn thing. You can pitch whatever you want to, but don't be attached to any one design because the boss from Stanford, the Titan of Titan Towers, is just gonna poo poo all over it, right? And do whatever the fuck he wants. That's why Natalia gets a farting gimmick. Randy Orton is like, Ray, Eddie's not here, he's down there, like in whatever the fuck, right? It's not a writer that wrote it. It's except for Dan Madigan, who puts the fucking what is it, the cryogenic Hitler for Heinrich Heidenreich. There we go. But other than that, it's all Vince. So you can say Raw writers, SmackDown writers, all you want. It's fucking Vince. He's the pass or fail, right? So if we don't like what we see, it's fucking Vince's fault. Let's just call it what it
At the end of
is.
the day, he has the last saying. That's just it.
If he wanted better, he could be like, no, that shit, fuck it. Let's do something else, right?
And he just does it on purpose. Makes his
Look,
show so horrible.
Last night there were so many countouts and disqualifications. Some of the storylines were stupid. You had Sasha trying to get back in the ring, and her own fucking team caused her to get counted out. Even though she broke the plane, she slid under the bottom rope. The referee should have stopped the count, and the referee should have stopped the count there. He didn't do that. He ended up just counting her out, which was stupid. Tonight, Finn Balor and
Balor.
Finn Balor and Seth Rollins got into a brawl that was supposed to be a match. The match never happened. So
Seth Rollins is leading too.
Raw is wasting everyone's time every week. It's 3 hours of the most stupid bullshit that you'll watch on television. Classic example: Carmella and Queen Zelina, who now are called Royal Beauties, took on Nikki ASH, Nikki almost a superhero, Nikki Ash, and Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles.
I was
solid C match. They basically focused on Nikki. Nikki came out a house of fire. Nikki was being angry. She was being like, she was trying to be a tough individual. Basically, Zelina hit the code red. 1, 2, 3. New women's.
I was surprised there were new women's tag champs.
I knew they were too, because it was just like you didn't have both women's tag champs on the fucking Raw team.
No.
Or the SmackDown team. Because remember, when you're the women's tag team champion, you're not a Raw or SmackDown. You can go both places. You can go to fucking NXT. But they don't do that.
Why? To get all tie-dyed and everything?
Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. The way things are being ran there is stupid. But now Carmella and Zelina are now the tag team champions. It's ridiculous.
Shout out to them, man. Like,
I mean, I posted on Twitter, shout out to them for winning the new tag team titles, but those are belts that don't matter anymore.
No,
just like this 24/7 championship that happened tonight. Now the 24/7 title used to be the most exciting thing in WWE, like
our true title,
like 10 years ago when it was a hardcore title. They brought the 24/7 title in. Even Mick Foley was like, "It's not what I expected." Everybody,
no, none of us.
So it's
just like the Raw and the fucking Universal and WWE title. Oh, we got a brand new design, and it's something that we named after you, and it looked like a shit version of the one that they had before.
Exactly.
Yep.
So the 24/7 championship was a one-on-one match. That right there totally screws it up. One-on-one match. You had Cedric Alexander versus Reggie. Cedric Alexander beats Reggie for the 24/7 title. Right? Now, Alexander hit the big kick to the head, followed by his finisher to win the title. He's a new 24/7 champion. Dana Brooke, who everybody thought got released in the first release is a couple weeks ago, apparently didn't get released. Her and several dudes ran out to the ring. Dana Brooke ended up pinning Alexander when no one was willing to go after her because she had the belt. They all watched as she became the one woman that's now the 24/7 champion. So quite honestly, I'm just
You know,
going to
Maria
shoot.
Kanellis became 24/7 champion.
Dude, when Byron Saxton won the championship, that was it. That was it. Shout out to my boy Chris Lineker, one of the best referees in all professional wrestling.
And,
Shout out to Chris Lineker.
Cheryl asked a question saying, "Hey, off topic, is there any news about Triple H? Is he doing okay?"
From what I hear, he's okay.
Yeah, from what I hear, he's
That's
okay.
good.
He just has no power in the WWE anymore. Which
Yeah,
sucks.
which I mean,
Sad.
but this is also the same guy that fucking dropped out Sting, Scott Steiner, Goldberg.
Yeah, it's called karma.
He was exactly. So I mean, for a guy who lost his dad on Christmas Day from a heart attack, that shit is serious. So like, I'm not saying that. I mean, I might have made a joke that he's teaming with the Heartbreak Kid and he's the heart attack kid. But anyway, it's about him and his persona. Like, do I feel any pain for him? No, because like he screwed so many other careers. So it's just due. But obviously want him to make a full recovery. And I don't know. Does he become all elite? I don't know.
Now be shocked. Now be really shocking.
That. But so, in my opinion, there's no redeeming the 24/7 title. I mean, at this point, R-Truth.
There's no redeeming any title in the WWE.
I mean, no, but listen though, R-Truth was funny at first.
Yes.
These quick matches, these quick segments were just fillers, But quite honestly, now, oh my god, this is like a waste of everyone's fucking time. This is just a way to get everyone out of catering so they can put pizza back there, probably.
Wait, but the thing about it is they released so many fucking people, right? So the need to justify people's place in the company, that's kind of got a complete and utter bullshit because they released a hell of a lot of talent, and that's nothing against the talent that is there. And I'm not saying that they don't deserve their place in the company on the roster, but I'm just saying if you wanted better matches, you had a whole slew of fucking talent. I mean, 90 some odd fucking on-air personalities within the last year gone. Within the last 22 months,
and
right?
It was 126 at last count.
Oh, 126. So I
said 162.
Wow. 162 total, yeah.
And the year prior it was only like 30. Yeah. Right? And that's where we get the
it's ridiculous.
Andrade,
people shouldn't be losing their job when you're making like $5 billion from the Saudi prince. You shouldn't be
$256,250,000 they made it. They say they need to release people due to the budget cuts.
They made that this quarter. Just their events, that's just their events, not the events from Saudi. The Saudi Arabia shows have made more money in one show than the entire WrestleMania history.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy.
Which by the way, right? So this is what I kind of figured, right? Because they're locked into the Saudi deal, which kind of negates any talk of the WWE potentially getting sold or whatever. But essentially, they're a zombie company. Right, where they just are treading water just so they can kill it. It's like Monopoly. They're doing just enough to fucking pass go, and collect that fucking $200 or however.
I think honestly, with the budget cuts, I think Vince is just like, oh, we made $256 million this quarter. Well, let's go ahead and fire like 75 more people so we can make another $256 million on top of those $256 million. Yeah, let's break records. Every quarterly earnings call, they talk about the their record-breaking profit. They're record-breaking profits because they're firing everybody.
Yep.
They're not making any fucking money.
Nope.
Just like they said that the best year the WWE has ever had was when we were in the pandemic and they were doing video monitor shows. Like, why? Because they weren't traveling. They were sitting in one building at a time. They didn't have to pay anybody to fucking do anything different because they were just sitting there. Seriously, you're right, Cheryl. When is the Greek going to end?
And it's not going to end. And I feel like everyone is saying, is it going to be sold?
No, because I've never had one.
Now people are literally walking around backstage scared to death to answer phone calls and shit. Like, dude, if I get a phone call from the office, should I answer them and get fired?
No.
It's crazy. But going back to, in my opinion, I'm gonna start naming these segments the Bobby Lashley Daycare Center segments.
Bobby
Because
Lashley daycare.
Bobby
center.
Lashley,
Shout out to Florida, apparently.
exactly. Yeah, thanks Chemical Julian for bringing that up. Bobby Lashley faces Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio in a handicap match tonight. And look, I just gotta say this, man. I've known Oscar Rey Mysterio for a long fucking time. The dude's like 5'2", 5'3" at the most. He's never gonna get any taller. He's as old as I am. His son is like 6'2".
Wow.
Yeah, that's a recessive trait like a motherfucker.
And Bobby Lashley ragdolled the fuck out of both of them.
Out of Dominic Mysterio.
Literally, he is the almighty for a reason. He beat the shit out of both Dominic and Rey Mysterio. I don't know if Ray pissed somebody off so bad in the back, and Dom, I don't know, but Dom is taking that hurt lock. Whew, man, so much. Look, Bobby picks up Ray. Bobby picks up Ray, takes him down. They did this tag team spot where they kept tagging each other in, and they're stomping the shit out of Lashley. Finally, Bobby just picks him up and just tossed him like a salad at fucking Olive Garden.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it was like they were at Olive Garden. He was like, "Here's your breadsticks." Boom. Yeah, it was like ass clamps and everything. Just boom.
Ass clamps? Is that what we did?
Said. So Lashley basically put the hurt lock on Dom and ragdoll the fuck out of him to the point where Dom
hurt lock.
It was a decent match. It was a little slow in some sections. The cruiserweights always work really good. They were quick pace. Lashley kept up with them for a guy his size. He kept up with cruiserweight action.
And how many times did
That is size.
I think that was just a waste of. They were just trying to fill time with that match. One thing I will say about Raw is that they have a new. They have like these new intangible like little things on the side. Like they brought out, Carmella is the first Money in the Bank winner, 2-time Money in the Bank winner, former SmackDown Women's Champion. Blah blah blah. Like they have like the little information graphs pop up, which is kind of cool. So before we go any further,
did they do that in SmackDown with the Matt Hardy version 1?
The Manitous or whatever.
The Matt Facts.
Yeah, exactly. So before we go any further, let's go ahead and pay some bills real quick. Let's go to a commercial break. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with more of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Great futures do start at the Boys and Girls Club, and we are back live here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast on bodyslam.net. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you are looking to help your boys out here at the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, you can go to www.slamchats.com to support the boys and girls here at bodyslam.net.
Bodyslam.net.
Look, it's been one of those things. It's been one of those things we've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks.
Mm-hmm.
the WWE does not seem to know what they're doing with their gimmicks. Damian Priest, the United States champion, who started the show out last night on the kickoff show.
Who
Okay,
accidentally
United States
turned heel, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know if he's turning heel or not. I just think that's just his gimmick. They're doing the whole split personality thing. Well, Damian Priest comes out, does a U.S. title open challenge. And out comes General Aziz and Apollo Crews.
Ooh, General Aziz.
So you think, oh, it's going down because, Apollo Crews wants to shot the championship and General Aziz is out here and it's about to be
He's a big boy.
right? That's not the case.
Nope.
He comes out, he grabs the mic. I'm talking about Apollo. Says how he's going to relieve the United States Championship, the title from Damian Priest, and he's going to do all these things. So Priest was like, yo, we're in New York. In New York, we do two things. We either fight or we start a podcast, which is kind of funny. I thought it was hilarious. So he says that, he says that, and he's like, well, let's if you want to fight, let's fight. So he's just like, well, no, I don't want to fight. Nope. So Sami Zayn comes out and he's like, yo, I want to fight. He says that the conspiracy in the WWE goes, goes all the way to the top to Vince McMahon. And that's because earlier in the day, Vince McMahon said, Sammy, if you can find the person that actually stole my egg, I will give you a shot at the WWE Championship.
Say no more. I'll find him.
So Sammy was like, shit, I'm on it, boss. Sammy finds out who stole the egg.
And he found him.
Austin Theory.
It was me, Austin.
Theoretically, Austin.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
In theory.
So basically, Austin Theory stole the egg because he wanted to take a selfie with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of this grand storyline with his egg.
Yep.
All the last night, and they were like, all the Raw and SmackDown superstars need to show up on Raw so we can find out who stole my egg.
And it was Austin.
And it was Austin Theory, and that was the end of the story. That was nothing
I
else
thought
to
it was Harry Potter.
They gave Austin Theory a shot at the championship tonight, so he faces Biggie in the main event. Exactly. So he faces him in the main event for the title. So Sami Zayn obviously is pissed because Sami Zayn found him.
Yeah. And Vince literally said, I'll give you a shot if you find the culprit.
So Sammy was like, Sammy came out like, fuck it. I want a shot.
A
So
new
Sammy
door
called
open.
it. Sammy shot his shot. He went out. He went to shoot his shot, and Sammy got a shot at the at the United States Championship.
Yep.
Which sucked because Sammy went out there doing what Sammy does, put on a brilliant,
really good match. Because Sammy is a really good freaking wrestler.
Sammy carried. Look, I'm just gonna call it what it is. Sammy carried fucking Damian Priest.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Damian Priest regains control, hits his finisher, gets the win. But the question that is on my mind, because don't get me wrong, the match between Priest and Zayn ended up being really good. They were aggressive. They seem to have great chemistry. The combination this is the combination the WWE should always go back to. When you got good chemistry,
Power and Glory.
No, when you got good chemistry and you got you guys have the aggressiveness and everything works out great. That was great. But here's the question that bothers me. I'm the OIWA North American Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, you are.
If someone challenges, if I do an open challenge, which I have been doing for a long time, by the way, if I do an open challenge and someone challenges me for the title, I'm going to give them a title shot because they challenged me for the title. Why would Apollo Crews come out and not accept the open challenge just to say
that's what I do.
Because in theory, it wouldn't make any sense. Awesome.
I mean, you come out, you say, I want to fight, but not today.
No.
Then why fucking come out? Why waste the 7 minutes that promo took? Why waste that much time?
Because,
I get it.
Because he's a former.
He just want to remind people that he was on Raw.
No, you know what? In theory, like doing that again, but in theory, he was a former 24/7 champion, right? So he knows the best about wasting time on WWE TV.
True statement.
You know, so why not? You know,
I'll go for the next pay-per-view, as Cheryl said.
We will see. I don't
let's
know.
hope. I'm thinking they should have a triple threat match at day one, but that's
Day
just me.
one.
A triple threat match?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Zayn,
If you're
Sami Zayn versus Damian Priest versus
Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
And let's say, Sami Zayn, his contract's almost up. Let him win the fucking title.
Yeah.
what? You know
He
what I
goes on
want
a
to
Raw
see?
the next night, which is probably going to happen anyway. They're going to pull a Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder wins the United States Championship at WrestleMania, loses it the next night on fucking Raw. I'm sorry. He wins the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania in New York and drops it the next night at the Barclays Center.
All right. Okay, that's cool. But you guys were mentioning triple threats. You know what triple threat I want to see?
What?
Austin Theory, Austin Aries, and Ace Austin. With the guest referee of Stone Cold Steve Austin in a battle of Austin. Austin. I don't give a shit. You know what? That's fine with me. Let's do that.
Who will
And then,
be the real Austin?
and then whoever fucking loses has to develop a better fucking name.
Hey, let me tell you a story.
Uh-oh.
I was booking a wrestling company in California, and there were two gentlemen that had the name Chaos.
Chaos?
Joey Chaos. And there was a man by the name of White Trash Johnny Webb. And they both were called Kid Chaos. So I had them wrestle a match, and I told them, we're going to flip a coin. And whoever wins can still be Chaos. Whoever loses has to change their name.
Oh.
Thus becoming the new White Trash Johnny Webb.
Johnny Webb.
I love Johnny Webb. Shout out to Johnny Webb.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to
Johnny
Chaos,
Webb.
dude. Santino Bros all day. Shout out to Chaos.
Shut up.
So the main event ends up being Austin Theory taking on Big E for the WWE Championship.
Whoa, was it a match of Austin Theory?
It was it was a pretty decent match. Austin Theory, we all know he's a damn good wrestler. He's a good worker. He's a good wrestler. His gimmick is too over the top right now. I mean, he's basically a younger version of Tyler Breeze.
Yep.
That's what it is. Minus the selfie stick and the ugly tights. So they fired Tyler Breeze because they have the new Tyler Breeze in Austin.
Except he doesn't say the uggos.
But Tyler Breeze is only 30-fucking-2. You guys know that?
Well, we know in the WWE, if you're over the age of 30, you're old.
You're old, pal.
You're old, pal. Ageism, racism, all in the WWE right now. So
goddamn, pal, good shit.
So this match was pretty good. Theory tried to roll at Big E right from the start, gets a 1 count. Big E, then he makes the mistake of slapping Big E in the face. So Big E just smashed the shit out of him with a bunch of strikes. Put Theory in the apron, hit that clubbing blow, and hit that chest splash. But then out of nowhere, you get Seth Rollins coming out, and you get the man who walked out on them last night in the Survivor Series, Kevin Owens. No, the fan ran out. That was tonight.
Yeah,
but
that guy's the most
you got
over
Kevin
dude
Owens.
in the pay-per-view.
Kevin Owens comes out. Basically, I don't understand why KO came out, but KO came out and he attacked Rollins. Rollins attacked Big E's leg. KO threw Rollins in the ring. They got into an argument while Theory watched from the outside. Big E grabbed him and hit him with the big ending for the finish. Pretty lackluster match. Big E continues to shine as a top star, but Austin Theory did very well against Big E.
He really did.
I mean, we all knew he wasn't leaving with the title, but that was a really good thing. And I think that set up a match between Rollins and Owens as well as potential challengers in the future. So you can have Rollins, you can have Owens, you can have another triple threat scenario with Big E, Rollins, and Owens. That way, if you want to have Rollins go over, but you don't want to make Big E look bad, you can always have him pin Owens, who's probably going to leave the company anyway.
Right? Didn't he walk out at the pay-per-view?
Yeah, it was great.
I would have walked out too.
It was great. I'd be
like,
so
fuck this shit.
So that was the end of Monday Night Raw. Really awful wrestling. So honestly, I'm gonna give this show a 2 out of 5 stars.
I give this a 1.
Minus 5 stars.
You are a WWE hater, and I love it. I love it. Adam is the one person that comes on the show and will be real with his shit. He'll be like, I don't like this.
I'm not trying to angle for a job there. And guess what? Jobs there might not exist in the next fucking 6 months. So I'm going to apply for Disney.
3 times. I was offered a job 3 times, and I turned it down 3 times. And people were like, you're crazy for turning it down. Why would I
No.
uproot my entire life, my family, and everything? Sell my house, pack my cars up, and drive all the way to fucking Florida
Just to get
just to lose
released.
my job 3 months later.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Because
That's crazy.
it's about opportunity, pal. We don't give guarantees, but we guarantee opportunity.
Look at this.
Yeah. I was
Does
gonna
anyone
say-
think that
say
the fan who Spirit Rollins will show up as a new talent?
You know what?
Hey, that spear, man. That spear
That was a
was
pretty
good
good
as fuck.
spear.
that was better than Goldberg and Roman. I'm like, oh shit, this guy's.
It's definitely better than
But I
Roman.
don't think
Nothing better
that
than
was-
Goldberg.
Yeah.
It was great. It was so great, man. But look, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on another exciting edition of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. We will be back Wednesday night with our
For the real
usual
wrestling show.
the real wrestling show, AEW
Real
Dynamite.
wrestling show.
Look,
AEW.
for more information and sneak peek wrestling news, you can also go to www.bodyslam.net for all your wrestling news needs. Everything, all wrestling, www.bodyslam.net. We also have MMA there. And Mr. Adam Woods right here is going to be doing a little bit of MMA reporting for bodyslam.net. Also, if you're driving your car and you're like, man, I love listening to these guys. These guys' voices are smooth like butter. They're funny. They're hilarious. You can check us out on Google Podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and all of the major podcast platforms. All you got to do is type in the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, sponsored by
Roundtable Pro Wrestling
bodyslam.net.
Podcast.
For sure.
Yeah. And you know what else is really great? If you want to watch us on TV, you can check it out right here. If you're in the Portland metro area, Xfinity CenturyLink TV, you can watch us at Wednesday nights, 9:30 on Channel 11, CenturyLink and Xfinity TV. Monday, 10 p.m. Channel 22, Xfinity TV, 8002 on CenturyLink TV. Tuesday nights, 9:30, Channel 23 on Xfinity TV. Also, Channel 8003 on CenturyLink TV. Wow, we are doing the most. If you want to support the channel, you can support us by going to support the channel, support this podcast at anchor.fm/Roundtable Podcast support. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we love it. But if you really want to support, you really want to do something on this Saturday night, and you know you're in Portland, Oregon, you got nothing to do, go ahead and check this out right here. BCW Worldwide presents Go Stuff Yourself live
Go
on
stuff
pay-per-view.
yourself.
That's right. November 27th, live from the Holocene, 1001 Southeast Morrison. The doors open at 8:30 p.m. It is an afternoon show because we know you're going to be stuffed on Thanksgiving. Look, bell time's at 4 o'clock. Tickets are on sale right now at eventbrite.com.
Right now.
Just type in BCW Worldwide Presents on eventbrite.com and you can go ahead and get tickets for yourself. Now, check it out. If you are under the age of 21, because this is a 21 over show, and you do need a vaccination card or a current COVID test if you want to come. Negative, that is. If you want to watch this on the show or watch this live on pay-per-view and you can't be there, simply go do this. Go into your emails right now and type in bcwbooker@gmail.com. That is bcwbooker@gmail.com. Find out all the information how you can watch the show live on pay-per-view because we're offering a very special pay-per-view rate just for you, the fans.
Really?
Really?
And you know what? For your boy Shane right here, Mr. Shane Husky, Sugar Shane, the Ding Ding Kid, the only man who will give a 10-bell salute 12 times. And the man up here to my right, Mr. Adam, according to Woods, the MMA, the Maharaja. I'm sorry, hold on. The Maharaja of MMA.
Maharaja.
That's right, Mr. Adam Woods with the Paramount Rusty Claw. And your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood. Thank you very much for joining us here at the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, remember these as we go. RAW stands for
Really
say it with me, ladies and
awful
gentlemen. Say it with me.
wrestling.
Really awful wrestling.
Wrestling.
Oh yeah, we'll be out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us here this week, and we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday night. Peace.